Instagram there for us, will you? Hi guys, I'm live on YouTube here. Do you want to go live, start live on in your case at your laptop, love you? Just answer any questions here. Any puffies? Hi guys, it's Ray here. Hope you're well. Ray from Just for Keepers. So on Facebook here, Instagram live here, and YouTube here, guys. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna look between the cameras, etc. So if you're on Facebook, can I have a thumbs up so I know that you can see me? On Instagram, I'm getting some good waves and some good highs. So we've got. I'm gonna shout hi Morgan. Got Jonathan Martin. Hi Jonathan. Leo Connolly giving us a wave back there. Fantastic. So I'm just going to look on YouTube here to see if anyone's on. So we've got a few people on YouTube. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm live on Facebook here, guys. Okay, so just bear with me for one moment. So again, I can see the Facebook coming in, which is cool. Okay, fantastic, brilliant. Okay, so we've got Danny Robbins. Hi Danny, good evening. We've got Dan Brawl. Hi Dan. Colb, hi Colb. Colb's one of our past winners. Martin Can, hi Martin. Yep, as I say, Joe Ford. Okay, hi Joe. Oh, Ethan Ford is using his dad's account, Joe. Hi Ethan, okay. I hope your dad knows Joe. So again, as I say, so this is Facebook, guys, okay, yeah. We're on Instagram here. We're on YouTube live here, guys, okay, yeah. So let's have some thumbs up for the YouTube, okay. Let's have some questions on YouTube. So we're probably going to get going in about 60 seconds, guys. As I say, I want to make sure that everyone's seeing me here today. I'd say a bit of a pain looking at 3 different cameras, but I am going to be getting a device where it's just it's only one camera, and that obviously streams it out to everybody. So obviously with technology is getting better, etc. So as I say, so if you guys on YouTube if you keep seeing me look up there and all you're doing is seeing up my nostrils, I do apologise in advance. Okay, yeah. So okay, so we've got people coming in. I'm just going to look on Instagram. Actually, first of all, on Facebook here. Big hello to Laura Mellor and Tommy Mellor. Hi guys. Got Dean Morgan. Hello bud, hope you're well. Yeah, thanks Dean. Getting there now. Thank you. It's been a bit of a tough few months with me being in hospital and my wife being in hospital the past month as well. She's been in hospital twice. That's why I've been a bit quiet. Obviously, we've got some good waves here. So we've got Billity Boy. Hi, Billity Boy. We've got Rachel. We've got Dylan, Trainer, giving us a wave. Hi, guys, on Instagram. Instagram's going absolutely crazy here, by the way, guys. So you guys on Facebook and YouTube, you better get thumbs up, etc., because Instagram's gone wild here. So for the guys who've come in on Instagram, I've only started going live on Instagram recently, and for the guys on YouTube as well, I tend what I do is I go. I've not been live as much as I should be, but I'm looking to go live again. And then what I do is I go live and I answer all the as many goalkeeping questions as I can. And I also give away free goalkeeping gloves as well, which is pretty cool. As I say, so just for turning up, just for getting involved and asking, there's going to be questions that, obviously, I'm going to be, the guys that, I'll put my teeth back in the start again, the people that get involved the most and ask the most questions and help other people, you get a chance to win a free pair of goalkeeping gloves here today or tonight, wherever you are. So just by being involved, as I say, by asking questions and answering questions, okay, as I say, yeah, so if someone from the Just for Keepers community asks a question and you answer and you participate, you've got a great opportunity of winning a free pair of goalkeeping gloves here. So Craig, hi Craig Jones, great to hear from you. Craig Jones, George Brooks, hi George, Oliver Morgan. Questions are coming in already, which is cool. Hi Dan Brown, even to you Dan, great to hear on here. Craig Jones, yeah, hope all is well, bud. Yeah, getting there, thanks Craig, been a tough few weeks, but I've realised that I'm not immortal. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Peter Vincent Beetlestone, the black gloves are looking good. Actually, the Stealth will be hopefully with us again next week. We literally got sold out of them. I mean, I thought I ordered enough stealth gloves to last at least 2 to 3 months. There was about 4,000 pairs bought. We got sort of more or less wiped out in 3 weeks. So these have been without doubt our most popular gloves, which is cool. Oliver Morgan saying, any advice on diving on my weak side? I'll come to that in a moment. So I'll answer any questions that you've got. I want to see if my good wife, who's now back out of hospital, if she's about, if I can just have a message from Paula to see that she's ready to listen, if she's ready to read out any questions for me, Paula. That'll be cool. So again, I'm going to get going in a minute, guys. The reason why I'm going live as well, I'm going to be picking the winners of our competition. Obviously, the competition where we were naming the goalkeeping kit. So I'm going to be naming, actually, I think it's going to be 8. Originally it was going to be 5, but now it's going to be 8. Okay, because it's been the competition winner has been delayed by about 3 weeks, which I do apologise about, guys. But obviously, with my wife's been in hospital twice now over the past 4 weeks, so there's nothing you can compensate for that, unfortunately. Family comes first, second and third, as I'm sure you'll all agree. So obviously I've just been preoccupied with that, but now we're all alive and kicking again, so to speak, and thankfully, which is cool. So I'm going to be picking the winners probably in about 30 minutes. Okay, so if you were one of the guys that put your name down for the competition for the goalkeeping kits, I'm going to be mentioning the winners here today. Also, a big shout out to Jonathan Gould. He's got a great question. Jonathan, if you ask that question in about 20 minutes, I'll definitely answer that question if that's okay. Craig Jones is saying the goalkeeping kits are amazing. Thank you, Craig. There's been a massive buzz about them. We've also got our kit builder, which is actually live. We've not really pushed the kit builder yet. I'll explain about that in a moment. Alan Batcher saying, love those gloves, need some for me, let alone any of the 68 students. Yeah, Alan, as I say, I was saying before, we ordered about 4,000 pairs, expected it to last about 2 months. They were literally sold within 3 weeks. So these gloves have been very, very, very popular. Obviously, a big hello to Rob Green. I'm trying to quickly go back onto Instagram here. Alex Duran, hi Alex, giving us a wave. We got Daz Jeffries, hi Daz. Also, is it Ruchi Goalkeeper or something? Big wave back to you as well. So Instagram's going crazy. Facebook has took over by being crazy, which I'm sure I knew it would. So again, okay for you guys here on YouTube. Okay, so. Okay, hi to Tassim on YouTube here. So Paula, is that you saying I'm ready on YouTube? Is that you, Paula? So we can obviously get some questions asked. So, okay, so before I answer your question, guys, okay, yeah, and also as well, before I pick the winners of the goalkeeping kits, okay, yeah, what I'm going to be doing, one of the reasons I've come on here today is just to answer a question that I've been asked over the past 5 or 6 weeks a good few times now. I've had mums and dads and goalkeepers ask me, Ray, where can you go to find a good goalkeeping coach, or more importantly, a good goalkeeping coach that is, one, going to develop you, and two, give you opportunities, okay, yeah, because again, especially if you're a goalkeeper and you just want to go for fun, etc., obviously that's cool, but I know there's a lot of goalkeepers who want to go and get trained to become a better goalkeeper, to hopefully become a professional goalkeeper one day, or maybe gain a college scholarship, okay. Now, if that's you, if you're in that bracket, if you're looking to, as I say, use your goalkeeping skills to become a professional or gain a college scholarship, you really need to find a goalkeeper that is going to develop you and give you opportunities, i.e. I've got contacts, okay? Because there's too many goalkeeping coaches now. What they will do is they'll put a training session on, okay, yeah, which is good. I'm not saying training sessions are bad, but you've got to do training sessions in moderation, okay, yeah? Because if your goalkeeper coach is just doing training, watching YouTube doing training, watching YouTube doing another, so literally all they're doing is watching a YouTube and doing a training session from memory, they're unintentionally going to be doing more harm than good, unless they're stepping in, stopping you, and obviously advising you where they need to develop you, developing your techniques, fine-tuning your techniques, That's what you need to find as a goalkeeping coach. Or if you're a goalkeeper now, you're an adult goalkeeper in your 20s, 30s, or 40s, and again you're looking for a goalkeeping coach that's going to help you to the best of your abilities. You need to find a goalkeeping coach that is going to develop you as well as train you. Okay, as I say, unfortunately, most goalkeeping coaches will just put on a training session. As I say, and don't get me wrong, training sessions are very fun. I love doing training sessions, okay, but you've got to do development sessions as well, okay, yeah. So rather than me, obviously it's very difficult because I don't know what part of the world you're in, I don't know the area that you're in, I don't see the goalkeeping coaches that you're seeing. So what I normally say to goalkeepers who are looking to become a professional goalkeeper, looking to gain a college scholarship, or maybe looking to become the best goalkeeper that you can be, especially if you're getting paid to play, is try and find a goalkeeping coach that's got a proven experience, okay, in basically helping their goalkeeping students go on to other levels, okay. So without, so to say it another way, if you're looking at what goalkeeping coach to go to, and he's a goalkeeping coach that is literally, they've got just tons of success stories, tons of testimonies of their goalkeeping students going on to play professional, play in college, go on to play semi-professional. You know, for the most part, you're going to be in the right hands, pardon the pun, okay, yeah. And if there's another goalkeeping coach who's got no success whatsoever to speak about, obviously you've got to do a bit more due diligence on that goalkeeping coach. Now, I'm not saying that goalkeeping coach is bad, by the way, I would never dream of saying that, because it could be a young goalkeeping coach just getting going. It could be a goalkeeping coach who just passed the certification and you've not built up the contacts yet. So it could be a goalkeeping coach that you could only just be getting going, okay, yeah. So it doesn't mean that you can't help, yeah. It just means that they're only getting going, and that makes sense. So you've got to do your due diligence. So the first thing I'll be asking, if you're a parent, especially if you're a goalkeeper, so if you want to help your goalkeeping child achieve their dreams, whether that's to become a professional goalkeeper or whether that's to, as I say, gain a college scholarship, the first question I'd be asking the goalkeeping coach, and again, you don't have to be bad-mannered how you say it, but I'd bluntly ask them, hey, listen, before I bring my child to you, what success have you got to prove from? How many of your students have gone on to play professional or gone into academies or gain a college scholarship? Or can you see it on their website as well? And if they can come back and go, yeah, I've done this student has gone here, that student has gone there. If they can answer you with confidence, you, as I say, for the right part, you're going to the right, you're going to put your child in the right place for their goalkeeping coaching, if that makes sense. Or if you're a goalkeeper yourself, you're going to be in the right place, if that makes sense. I say, on the other side of things, if the goalkeeper comes back and goes, looks at you like a rabbit caught in car headlights, okay, yeah. Again, you've got to do a bit more due diligence, okay, yeah, think, okay, if they're saying, well, look, I've not really helped many or any of my students gain success, again, ask them how long have they been coaching, okay, so if they say, look, I've only been going 6 months or 12 months, there's your answer, that's probably why they've not got the success. But if they say, oh, I've been going for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and they've got no success, me personally, I'd be looking for someone who can give you success or can help you achieve your dreams and goals, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps. Again, if anyone's got any questions related to what I've just said here, has anyone got any experience? Okay, yeah, don't think so. No. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. I say just keep it simple. Literally ask your goalkeeping coach, okay, what success have you had for your students? Because you're looking for a goalkeeping coach that can train you, develop you, and has got the contacts to give you the opportunities when the time's right, okay, yeah. And again, but also another thing you can do as well, if there's another goalkeeping coach who can't give you that, but you think, you know what, they're a nice guy, I like them, you know what I mean, they're a decent guy, you've got a good feeling, try to go to both if you can, okay, have the best of both worlds, yeah. So you're going to the goalkeeping coach that you like, okay, and you're going to a goalkeeping coach that you know can give you a better chance of success, if that makes sense, because of their proven track record. And that's the best way I can, without actually seeing the goalkeeping coach, because if I've seen the goalkeeping coach, within 60 seconds I can say yes or no, okay, but because I can't see your goalkeeping coach, I can't answer that. So the best thing to do is, if you answer those questions and you can get proven success, not someone that just says, oh, I've done this, or I play for someone, I played for such and such an academy when I was 12 years of age, you need to see proven success, if that makes sense. So I'm going to finish now. So if anyone got any questions related to that, or any experiences you've had, good or bad, please fire away so I can obviously explain it to the Just for Keepers community.
Right, I've got one from Dean Morgan. What advice can you give my son? He is 11 and he has got his first trials for Aldershot Town FC in the UK. So what advice can you give him while you're waiting for it?
Fantastic. Well, first of all, Dean Morgan is saying, what advice can you give my son? He is 11 years of age and he's got his first trials for Aldershot Town FC in the UK. Well, at 11 years of age, the first thing I'd be saying to him, Dean, is go and enjoy yourself. Honestly, at 11 years of age, okay, whether he gets signed on or not, please trust me on this, it's no big deal. Okay, you just got to go, just say to your son, take the pressure right off him and say, hey, look, go and just enjoy yourself, okay? All you've got to ask of yourself is give it 100%. That's all it is. Just take it as experience. This trial is experience. It's not the be-all and end-all. Just go and enjoy yourself. And hey, if you get a contract, great. And if you don't, great. Who cares, okay? Yeah, he's only 11 years of age, Ian, so he's got plenty of time. I'm actually going to, it's a really great question now, because one of the things that I was planning on giving, and I'm going to give it now, I'm going to send a link, okay? I'm going to pass a link now. I'm going to do it to the Instagram and the YouTube. I can do it to YouTube, not too sure how to do it to the Instagram viewers, but I'm going to now send you my book, How to Become a Professional Goalkeeper. Now, this is my story from the age of probably about maybe 12 or 13 years of age until I become a professional at age 18. So this is it's basically my story of my struggles, Dean, of trying to become a professional goalkeeper for nearly 6 years. So it's my experiences and my father's experiences traveling all over the UK, literally every other weekend going on a soccer trial, and basically every other weekend for 5-6 years. Soccer coaches and coaches of professional clubs told me that I was not good enough for nearly 6 years. Okay, so how to become a professional goalkeeper is my experiences, and my father, who was helping me for 6 years, getting rejected. But I just kept going, like I'm saying to you now, Dee, for your son. Just say it's just experience. Go and enjoy yourself, because if you don't get kept on now, you're just the better. You're going to have more understanding for the next trial and the next trial and the next trial. Okay, and what happened to me? Okay, Peter Shilton, as you guys will probably know, is the most successful goalkeeper in English history. He became the player manager of Plymouth Argyle. So I had 6 years of coaches telling me that I was not good enough, but I always knew in my mind, hey, I'm right and you're wrong. My father always used to say to me, Ray, you're right, they're wrong, you'll eventually make it one day. And then what happens? Peter Shilton, the most successful English goalkeeper in history, he was the player manager at Plymouth Argyle, which is an amazing club, by the way. I love being there. Peter Shilton signed me on as a professional goalkeeper. So all of a sudden, I realised I was right. All these idiots for 6 years that told me that I wasn't good enough. I had the most successful goalkeeper in English history, probably in the world, signed me as a professional goalkeeper. Okay, yeah. So that's what persistence can do. So I'm going to send you a link now to a book here, guys. Okay, it's called How to Become a Professional Goalkeeper. Please read it, Dean, because it goes through the psyche of what you need to do to become a professional goalkeeper or gain a college scholarship. Because honestly, it's all about the mind. Me personally, I wasn't a naturally gifted goalkeeper. I had to work really, really hard just to catch up to the people that had that annoying and natural ability, if that makes sense, yeah? So this book will really help you, Dean, okay? So hope my story helped there as well. As I say, so for 6 years, I was told I was crap, and then Peter Shilton signs me, okay, yeah. So tell your son, Dean, what you've got to do as a parent is take the pressure off your son. Because when you go to these professional clubs, okay, yeah, I'm not saying all the coaches will, but all the coaches will be walking around with a big ego, giving it the big one. I'm not saying all of them, okay, the majority of them will. For you guys that have been for football trials and soccer trials, you see these guys going around, giving it the big one, and they intimidate, obviously, the younger players. You just got to say to your son, Dean, listen, don't even worry about them, okay, yeah, don't even worry about them. Just take the pressure off them. Just say, go and have fun. Uncle Ray said, go and have fun. It's about experience. And if you get kept on, great. If you don't, not a problem. It just makes your next trial that bit easier. Okay, so I'm trying to send you this link now. I'll send the link a few times, actually, guys, okay, yeah. So it's How to Become a Professional Goalkeeper. Okay, how to become a Okay, so the reason why I wrote this book, by the way, How to Become a Professional Goalkeeper, because if I got £1 or $1 for every time a goalkeeper or parent said to me, Ray, how do I become a professional goalkeeper? I was answering the same questions. I thought, you know what, I'm going to drive myself crazy here. I'm going to write a book. And I wrote a book and actually started off selling this book, to be honest. I actually still sell this book, sorry what I was saying. This book and ebook has been sold all over the world. So without being the hero, Dean, I'm going to send this over to yourself now. So anyone else, by the way, wants to go here, wants to get it, just go to the link I've just given you, and you'll see a list of ebooks. The How to Become a Professional Goalkeeper is the top book. Just can download it for free. It'll take you about an hour to read. But anyone who's looking to become a professional goalkeeper or get a college scholarship, or especially if you're a parent, because there's a section for parents as well, that will help. I'll pre-warn you, there's a section where for parents. I am a bit brutal, to be honest with you, with the parents, so get ready for that, because I think sometimes the reason why children don't have a good experience when they go for trials, with the greatest respect, is because of the parents. The parents go, you've got to do this. If you don't do this, you've lost your chance. This is the only chance you're going to get. This. And listen, as a parent myself, I get it. I understand. You just want the best for your child. But you know what? You're better just saying, hey, go and enjoy yourself. You're 11 years of age. Or even if they're 15 years of age, hey, you're 15 years of age, go and enjoy yourself. Yeah, that's the attitude that I would have. And I promise you, your son Dean would go in with a much better mindset. So if there's any more questions there, and I'm waiting for my amazing PA.
Okay, so we've got George Brooks.
Sorry, one second. George, we're going to ask George Brooks. Dean, did that answer your question, by the way? If you can say yes or no, that'd be much appreciated.
Okay, we've got George Brooks. What drills would you recommend when you're on your own?
Okay, so George Brooks said, okay, now actually I wasn't going to mention this tonight. George Brooks has mentioned, what drills can you do when you're on your own? Now, I could sit here all night and tell you drill after drill after drill. In fact, so much so, I've started a new section to the website called Goalkeeper DIY. Now, I've not pushed it yet, as I say, guys, I've been too busy. But there's a section there, we're going to be adding products to it, because for the goalkeepers that really want to get to the high level, or if you're already playing at a high level, the biggest mistake goalkeepers make is that they'll go with their goalkeeping coach once or twice a week and think that's it. Guys, if that's all you're doing, you're in big trouble, okay? You've got to be doing more. So for me, and for the goalkeepers that make it, even when we're on our own, like what George says, is we still train, okay, yeah? We'll still go and skip, we'll go for a jog, we'll do weights, we'll do footwork. Now, when I was a youngster, I used to do a lot of footwork. I used to jump over hurdles, but we never had the equipment that we've got today. I think I've already said this story once before. I kid you not, when I was younger, I used to go into the kitchen and I used to raid the cupboard. I used to get the tins of peas, tins of beans, tins of soup, and I used to lay it down like cones. And I used to go in and out of the cones, so in and out of the tins of food to do my footwork. And then I'd be just getting into my session, and my mum would come out and clip me around the ear and grab a can of carrots and say, I need them for tonight's tea. But then she'd give me like another tin of soup because she knew how important it was to me. So I kid you not, I used to use like tin food. And then also when I was doing the hurdling, again, we never had the equipment that we've got today. I got a broomstick. Obviously took the brush off the end, so I had just like the stick, and I balanced it on 2 traffic cones. I won't tell you where I got the traffic cones from, guys. All I'm saying is Scouser, okay, yeah. And then I balanced the broomstick on top of the traffic cones, and I would just jump over, and I would spend honestly 30 minutes, and I would just jumping. I did that all my childhood, and one of my strengths when I played professionally is I could just go top corner like that, and I believe that came from me doing these exercises on my own. So because of that, and because of what I've done helping goalkeepers now for 20 years now, I always say to them, if you want to be above average, you've got to do more than the average. Don't think going to your goalkeeping coach once or twice a week is going to cut the mustard. You've got to be doing it every single day. Maybe take a day or two off, but more or less every single day. So what I'll do, George, if you PM me, this new section that I've got going called Goalkeeper DIY, for goalkeeper do-it-yourself, i.e. you're on your own, no friends, Billy no mates. That's what I've designed this section for, is my experiences growing up having to do training on my own, but also as well helping over 50,000 goalkeepers now over 20 years, giving them that advice as well. Because again, we've got the equipment to do it now, and the equipment is cheap as well. You're like £5 to £5, $5, £20, $20 tops. So the equipment is really, really cheap. Okay, yeah. And also, I've found equipment that is actually that's not goalkeeper equipment. So, for example, I'm actually going to promote this next week. You put it's like on a headband, and it's a tennis ball on an elastic band. I just don't get it for us. And basically, I'm going to show you in a minute, George. So, for example, one of the a big question I always get asked is, how can I punch a ball better? How can I get more power in the punch? It's actually got nothing to do with the power. It's to do with connection, contact. So when the ball's coming with pace, all you've got to focus on as a goalkeeper, for the most part, is getting a good contact. Because the power, the pace of the ball will send the ball away. It's all about contact. Where a lot of goalkeepers make a mistake when the ball comes over, they try to add power. So they're either trying to do all this whereas really just need to be, as the ball's coming over, just looking at the ball, look, and contact. That's it. Contact. I mean, don't get me wrong. Every now and again, if the ball's not coming in with pace, you've got to come in and out and put a bit of leather behind it. So I've seen this product. It's actually for boxing, and you put it around your head, as I say, and you literally just punch. It's all about contact. Now, you don't have to use it like a boxer. You can throw the tennis ball up in the air and just focus on contact. Throw the tennis ball up in the air, contact. And again, I promise you, if you can go contact with a tennis ball, okay, yeah, you're going to be able to hit a ball at size 4 or size 5. I'm just going to quickly show you. Thank you, young lady. Mackenzie, you want to say hello? Come here. Come here. This is my assistant. This is my amazing daughter. Good tackle. You want to say hello to everyone?
Hi.
So do you love Just the Keepers?
Yes.
Are you a part-time goalkeeper?
Yes.
Yes, she's a good goalkeeper, by the way. Who's the best goalkeeping coach that you've ever had in your life, sweetheart? Your mum, right? Get away. She can. All right, Kate, so that's my lovely daughter, guys. So she's actually a goalkeeper when she feels like it, but I don't push her into it, by the way. So, very quickly, I'm going to look a bit like Daniel LaRusso here, guys, okay? I'm going to put a full version of Daniel LaRusso. So you've got this on a string. Boxers use this, as say, for coordination. And again, obviously, you throw the ball up in the air and you punch. And it's all about, obviously, making contact, okay? Now, when you're practicing punching on your own, what's frustrating is you punch the ball, you've got to go after it. You punch the ball, you've got to go after it again. But with this, it comes back because it's on an elastic band. As I say, I've had a few black eyes from it as well. But no, it's really fun as well, yeah. So, headband, okay, yeah, on elastic band, and it's just contact. I'm going to take that off because I look like a poor version of Daniel LaRusso. But as I say, it's like, I think that's like $9 or $10, guys, something ridiculously, And again, I know it's for boxing. They brought out for boxing, but as I say, with goalkeeping, as I say, if you can learn how to punch this, contact, you're going to be able to hit a size 4 or size 5 easily, yeah. So that's what I've been doing. I've been looking for products outside of goalkeeping that I can bring into the Just the Keepers community that goalkeepers like George can use with goalkeeper DIY. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, guys. And let's have a thumbs up or a thumbs down if I did look like a poor version of Daniel LaRusso here.
Okay, another question from Lucy Robinson. She said basically what's happening is in particular she keeps tearing her thumb, ligaments. Is there anything that she can use, or have you got any advice to actually try and strengthen the ligaments up?
Okay, so Lucy.
Lucy Robinson.
Okay, Lucy's saying that she bends her thumb back when she in goal. Constantly bends her thumb back. Lucy, I know this is not going to make any difference, but that's actually called a gamekeeper's thumb. Okay, yeah. Because that's what the physio told me many years ago when I started doing my thumb, which I wasn't impressed that it was called a name. I know that it used to hurt. The worst pain in the world, by the way, when you with your thumb with your ligaments. And there is a reason why it's called your gamekeeper's thumb. In the Victorian days, when gamekeepers used to set the traps for the rabbits, etc., if the trap used to go before they were ready, it actually used to tear the ligaments of the gamekeeper's thumb. So there you go. So I'm sure you feel better now, Lucy. Now you know what it's called. It's still not going to help the pain, but it's really painful. What happens? What you'll find? No, it's okay. What you'll find, Lucy, and anyone else especially if you're starting off, and again, with the greatest respect, if you're not getting proper goalkeeping coaching, okay, but you normally find younger goalkeepers, they'll always bend their fingers back or the thumbs back, okay, because they've not got the technique right first. So when I was playing, when I was like 18, 19, 20, so yeah, like 15, 16, 17, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, my fingers and thumbs were always going back and they're always strapped up. But what happens is when you get your technique right, it happens less and less. So obviously strengthening your fingers is very important. So do exercises to strengthen your fingers. I maybe might do that in another video, Lucy. But obviously, you know, as your technique gets better, you'll actually have less injury. I know that's not going to help you now, so what I recommend you do is get some tape that's about this thick. I'd advise you to go in, it might cost you £30 or $30, wherever you live in. It might cost you about £30 to go and see a physiotherapist. So, and I just get them to teach you how to literally put the tape around your thumb. Because when I played, I put the tape around the thumb and around my wrist. Like a figure of 8, okay, yeah, but I'm not going to show you because obviously really a physio should be showing you, so I don't be giving you advice, you know, so for the sake of £30, £40 or dollars, go into a physiotherapist and say, hey, listen, I've got gamekeeper's thumb, let's see if the physio knows the business, and just explain what's happening, and they will show you how to do the strap, okay, yeah, how to do the support with this tape, okay? And one thing I advise you to do, if you've got hairy arms and hairy hands, shave them before you do it, because when I first did it, I forgot, the physio did it over my hair, sorry, and when I pulled it off after training, let's just say it hurt, that hurt more pulling it off than actually the thumb. So I hope that helps, Lucy. I would go and see a physiotherapist and just get them to make sure, teach you how to strap it up properly. Or if you've got a good physio at the club, again, get them to strap it up for you. Any more questions?
Yeah, there's loads, just don't know where to start. What about Instagram?
Okay, sorry guys, if there's any questions on Instagram, sorry, because we've been answering all the questions on Facebook, we've neglected Instagram, so we do apologise to you Instagrammers, okay, because we've only just started really using Instagram. So if you've got any questions, or if we missed any questions out on Instagram, it's because we don't know how to do it yet, okay, so Thomas Kingston saying, can you follow me? Yes, Thomas, we'll do that. As I say, when we finish, we'll happily do that, Thomas. So we can see the questions on Instagram as well. So we're going to shout out the next one. What I'll do, guys, I'll answer 2 more questions, and then I'll do the draw for the gloves. Sorry, I'll pick the winners for the kits. Sorry. Okay, sorry guys. So while Paul is in there, I'm just going to shout out a few on YouTube here. Okay, Aldi Santi just tuned in from Florida. Hi, whereabouts in Florida are you from, Aldi Santi? Whereabouts in Florida? I've just spent a lot of time in South Florida by Boca Raton. I've been in Boca Raton for a while. Okay, Jake D is saying, hey, do you still get the free gloves if you buy some? And how does it work? I live in Belgium. Yes, we do. We still do the free goalkeeping gloves, Jake. What's happened is we've not done them the last 2 months. Reason being is we've literally just been wiped out of our goalkeeping gloves. So once the new stock comes in, it's something that I'm very, very proud of, like giving away free goalkeeping gloves. It's something that we've not been able to do for the past couple of months, I'll be honest with you. It's obviously positive. Obviously, that the Just for Keepers gloves has gone so popular now. It's been a bit frustrating because obviously we've not had the stock to obviously give the free pairs away. But that will be coming, Jake. So Paula will send you a link to share how it's done. Any more questions there? So while Paul is getting another question, guys, anyone who's just tuned in, I'm just going to do it again. I'm going to send the link to my book, How to Become a Professional Goalkeeper. I'll put it in the comments here. So if you're looking to become a professional goalkeeper or gain a college scholarship, okay, yeah, this will really help. Or if you're obviously interested in goalkeeping, I'm sure you would love this read, How to Become a Professional Goalkeeper. It's basically my 6 years and my father's experience as well. Basically, me and my father travelling all over England every other week, going for football trials or soccer trials to professional football clubs, getting rejected for 6 years. So it's my story, how I just obviously got rejected and how I come that close to giving up. and the last swing of the last throw of the dice, I become a professional goalkeeper. What does that mean, sorry, Liam? Stream buffering for anyone else? Okay, so is it buffering badly, is it, guys? If you can just give me a thumbs up if it's buffering badly. It's in poor network connection. Right, one sec. So Instagram's on okay. Oh, I'm going to go live on here. So, just press post. Sorry, guys. For the guys on Instagram, we've actually lost the Facebook group. So, have a look. Sorry, guys. For the guys on Instagram and YouTube, we've actually lost connection on Facebook. Let's see if we can go live on that again there. Look. Sorry, guys. So, sorry. Someone just asked a great question on Instagram. Can you ask that question again? I was asking about modern day goalkeepers. If you could answer that, ask that question again, that would be great. Thank you. That's not working on there, is it? Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go live on here. Technology. I'll answer your question now. That's a great question about goal kicking on there, sorry.